Welcome to my books and storytime by mybooksummary.com. Radically Happy by Phakchok Rinpoche and Erric Solomon, a detailed exploration. Introduction. The pursuit of lasting happiness. In a world filled with constant distractions, stress, and fleeting pleasures, the quest for true happiness often feels like chasing a mirage. We run after achievements, relationships, and material success, believing that the next milestone will bring us the lasting joy we crave. Yet, more often than not, the happiness we find is temporary, slipping through our fingers as soon as we attain it. Radically Happy by Phakchok Rinpoche and Erric Solomon offers an alternative perspective. Rather than searching for happiness in external circumstances, the book teaches us how to cultivate an inner sense of well-being that is stable, resilient, and deeply fulfilling. Drawing on ancient Buddhist wisdom and modern psychology, the authors present a practical guide to shifting our mindset, understanding our emotions, and transforming our experience of life. With a blend of humor, deep insight, and relatable storytelling, Radically Happy encourages us to stop looking for happiness in the wrong places and start tapping into the joy that is already within us. It is a book not just for spiritual seekers but for anyone who wants to lead a more meaningful and fulfilling life. The illusion of external happiness. We live in a society that constantly tells us that happiness is something to be acquired. Whether it's buying a new gadget, landing a dream job, or finding the perfect partner, we are led to believe that fulfillment is just around the corner. However, Phakchok Rinpoche and Erric Solomon argue that this way of thinking is fundamentally flawed. They illustrate this point with the analogy of a hamster running on a wheel, constantly moving, but never truly arriving. No matter how much we achieve, there is always something else to chase. We might feel happy for a while, but soon enough we adapt to our new reality and start craving something more. This cycle, known as the hedonic treadmill, keeps us in a state of perpetual dissatisfaction. The authors invite us to question this deeply ingrained belief. Is happiness really something outside of us? Or is it possible that we already have everything we need to be happy, if only we knew how to access it? Mindfulness. The key to radical happiness. One of the central themes of Radically Happy is mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the moment. According to the authors, mindfulness is not just about relaxation or stress relief. It is a profound tool for transforming our relationship with life. Phakchok Rinpoche and Erric Solomon explain that much of our unhappiness stems from being caught up in our thoughts, either regretting the past or worrying about the future. Rarely do we experience life as it actually is. Mindfulness helps us break free from this mental noise and reconnect with the present moment, where true happiness resides. To illustrate this, the authors introduce a simple yet powerful mindfulness exercise. They encourage readers to take a few moments each day to pause, observe their breath, and notice the sensations in their body. This practice, though seemingly small, can have profound effects. It trains our mind to stay present, reducing anxiety and increasing our capacity to experience joy. Understanding the nature of the mind. Another key insight from Radically Happy is the understanding that our thoughts and emotions do not define us. Many of us fall into the trap of believing that our happiness depends on external circumstances or the state of our mind. When we feel good, we think life is great. When we feel bad, we assume something is wrong. But the authors challenge this notion. They introduce the concept of awareness as the space in which all thoughts and emotions arise. Imagine the sky and the clouds. Your thoughts and feelings are like passing clouds, but the sky remains vast and unchanging. No matter how stormy the clouds get, the sky is always there, unaffected. Similarly, our true nature is like the sky, calm, spacious, and inherently peaceful. By recognizing this, we can learn to observe our emotions without getting swept away by them. Instead of reacting impulsively to anger, fear, or sadness, we can simply acknowledge them and let them pass. This shift in perspective allows us to cultivate a deeper sense of peace, regardless of what is happening around us. The power of compassion and connection. Happiness, as Radically Happy emphasizes, is not just an individual pursuit. True fulfillment comes from our relationships and the way we connect with others. The authors highlight the importance of compassion, not just as a moral principle, but as a practical tool for well-being. Research has shown that acts of kindness and generosity activate the brain's reward system, making us feel good. Phakchok Rinpoche and Erric Solomon suggest simple ways to cultivate compassion in daily life, such as practicing active listening when someone is speaking, offering a kind word or smile to a stranger, reflecting on the common struggles that all humans share. By shifting our focus from self-centered concerns to the well-being of others, we not only improve our relationships but also experience a deeper, more lasting form of happiness. Letting go of expectations and control. One of the biggest obstacles to happiness is our tendency to resist life as it is. We create rigid expectations about how things should be, and when reality doesn't match our vision, we suffer. The authors encourage us to let go of this illusion of control. They tell the story of a man who meticulously plans a vacation, only to have it ruined by unexpected weather. Instead of enjoying what is available, he spends the entire trip frustrated. This is how many of us live our lives, clinging to expectations and resisting anything that deviates from our plan. By adopting a mindset of openness and flexibility, we can navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease. Rather than seeing challenges as obstacles, we can view them as opportunities for growth. This doesn't mean we shouldn't have goals or aspirations, but rather that we should approach them with a sense of curiosity and adaptability rather than attachment. Radical happiness, a way of being. At its core, Radically Happy teaches us that happiness is not something we achieve. It is something we cultivate. It is a way of relating to life, a shift in perspective that allows us to find joy in the ordinary. Through mindfulness, self-awareness, compassion, and the ability to embrace life as it is, we can break free from the cycle of temporary pleasures and cultivate a happiness that is deep, stable, and unshakable. Phakchok Rinpoche and Erric Solomon remind us that the journey to radical happiness is not about becoming someone new, but about uncovering the joy that has always been within us. With practice, patience, and an open heart, we can all learn to live more fully and embrace the radical happiness that is already ours. Final thoughts. Happiness is not a destination. It is a practice, a way of living. Radically Happy is more than just a book. It is a guide to transforming our lives from the inside out. In a world where so many of us are searching for something more, this book offers a refreshing reminder that true joy is not found in achievements or possessions, but in the simple, present, and connected way we engage with life. By applying the principles of mindfulness, understanding our minds, cultivating compassion, and letting go of rigid expectations, we can all experience a more profound sense of happiness. And perhaps, just perhaps, we will realize that the happiness we were searching for was within us all along. Stay tuned for more enlightening content. Head over to www.mybooksummary.com. Don't forget to subscribe and share the magic with friends. And let's grow together through the power of books and interesting stories.